Why is magnesium the super mineral for your heart? In this video, I'm going to tell you. So I'm going to tell you right away what you should be doing. We should be supplementing our diet with magnesium. Now you can either take a magnesium citrate or you can take a magnesium glycinate. A magnesium citrate is, in my opinion, better because it's a little bit cheaper and it seems to work better for most people. Magnesium citrate, I'm going to put a link down below in the description of the one that I take, and you can look at it, see if it's something that you want to do. If you don't, you can search around and get something else. I don't really care. Magnesium citrate, you should be taking about 400 milligrams if you are a male, 310 if you're female. If you take the magnesium glycinate, some people will actually notice that magnesium citrate will give them a little bit of diarrhea. I haven't noticed that. But if that's the problem, then take the magnesium glycinate, and that tends to be okay with people with... Seems like I get more phone calls during lunch than when we're actually open. If you have anxiety, depression, problems with magnesium citrate, you can take a magnesium glycinate. All the links are down below. I'm an Amazon affiliate, so if you look at the one I take, go ahead and look at it, but if you want to take something else, that's fine. Take 400 milligrams a day if you're a male, take 310 if you're a female. It literally is that easy, but if you'd like to learn why magnesium is so good for us, keep watching this video. And also I'm going to tell you at the end of the video which foods you can eat to increase your magnesium intake. So here we go. Number one, magnesium helps. Of all the 300 functions that magnesium does, magnesium really helps with inflammation. Inflammation is the reason we're getting heart attacks and strokes. It's the underlying reason. Think of your arteries as a fire hose, and if there's a bunch of sludge in the fire hose, less water gets through. So if you have a bunch of sludge inside your arteries or it's inflamed and swollen, you're in deep trouble because you're getting less oxygen to your heart, you're getting less oxygen to all the tissues of your body. Magnesium plays a major role in the inflammatory process. So if you take magnesium every day, you're essentially reducing inflammation of your arteries and thus reducing your chances of high blood pressure, heart attacks, strokes, and all sorts of other problems. Number two, magnesium will help your muscles relax, but the important thing to understand is that it's not just your skeletal muscles, it is your heart muscle. When essentially a heart muscle contracts, it goes lub-dub, lub-dub. We all know that. And when it contracts, calcium actually enters the heart cell. And when it relaxes, magnesium enters the heart cell. So there's this constant balance between calcium and magnesium. And if you're deficient in magnesium, your body's going to try to find a way to get it. And what it's going to do, it's going to suck it out of your bones. It's going to cause you to get osteoporosis so that you're not sacrificing your heart. And that's, of course, unhealthy as well. But if your magnesium is low, your body's going to have a hard time relaxing the skeletal muscles as well as the heart muscle. So those are the two ways that magnesium actually helps the heart: the inflammatory process as well as relaxing the muscles. Now, how do you get magnesium in your body besides taking a supplement? I'm going to list for you a number of foods that you can eat that will help increase the magnesium in your body. Number one is pumpkin seeds, of all things. Pumpkin seeds have a tremendous amount of magnesium, a whopping 168 milligrams for a simple 1 ounce amount of pumpkin seeds. Now, 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds will fit into the palm of your hand. So if you take 2.5 ounces of pumpkin seeds per day, you have essentially done what needs to be done for the entire day in terms of magnesium. Another type of food that has a lot of magnesium in it are almonds, cashews. These nuts have around 80 milligrams of magnesium in them per ounce. So what that means is if you eat about 4.5 ounces of almonds, cashews, that type of thing, you're going to get enough magnesium in your body. Now, spinach has about 80 milligrams of magnesium in it for about a half a cup of spinach. If you're not a fan of spinach, either because you were told you have kidney disease or you just don't like the taste, at the end of this video, I promise you I will at least try to convince you how to make spinach so it tastes fantastic. And one of the boxes down below at the end of the video, just hit the box and I'll show you my recipe of how I cook spinach. So you'll need roughly about 2.5 cups of spinach per day to get enough magnesium. But if you cook it, it kind of gets rid of some of the oxalates, so it won't bother your kidneys as much. But go ahead and try that. It's delicious. Dark chocolate and bananas, not the milk chocolate, but the dark chocolate. If you were to eat some dark chocolate, 1 ounce of dark chocolate is about 80 milligrams of magnesium. So to get some variety, if you don't like almonds or you're not fans of cashews, you can eat some almonds, 1 ounce of almonds, 1 ounce of cashews, and then 1 ounce of dark chocolate, mix it together. Holy cow, that's delicious, and you're getting enough magnesium for the day. Bananas themselves, some people, they're afraid of bananas because they say it has too many carbohydrates. But if you can handle bananas, bananas have about 37 milligrams of magnesium in them. Not a lot, but if you like bananas, again, mix some bananas, cashews, almonds, dark chocolate. Oh, you got a winning combination. Salmon as well has a tremendous amount of magnesium. I personally supplement my diet with magnesium because I think that you can find that some days you just don't eat perfect. If you're human, you're probably not eating perfect every day. So to me, it's just a safeguard. And also, I notice that I sleep better when I take magnesium. My body seems to function better. And of course, we all want to prevent heart attacks, strokes, high blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, and the such. So the important thing here is, unless you're eating perfect, you really need to take supplements. And again, I have the supplements in the description. You could hit those. If you're taking magnesium to relax the arteries and reduce inflammation for high blood pressure, you need to understand blood pressure is a serious problem. And in one box will be the spinach recipe. The other box, I'm going to tell you how to totally reduce your high blood pressure naturally. And of course, magnesium does play a role in it. By the way, I do these videos at lunchtime, hoping that there's no phone calls.